Hey guys, Jeremy here, and today we're going to be taking a look at this tire inflator, which was sent to me at no charge for this review. In this review, I'm going to show you everything that you get in the package. We're going to take a close look at the display so that you understand what all of the letters and numbers mean, and then we're going to take it outside and we're going to put it to use. So first off, you do get your tire inflator, which is also going to be a portable battery bank and an LED light. Going to show that to you here in just a moment. You also do get your inflator hose, a charging cable, which is a USB-A to a USB-C. You've got some adapters for your motorcycle tires, bicycle tires. If this is not going to work for you, then you can use those adapters. You've also got a couple of nozzles for your floaty toys. And then you've also got a needle here if you're filling up basketballs, footballs, or any kickballs for that matter. So let's come in real close, show you everything on this display and how to work it, and then get outside and give it a try. All right, so this is going to be our keypad down here that's going to control everything that we do. In the center, you have a power button, which you're going to long press to power on, long press to power off, and then we're going to have our increase or decrease when we're changing our PSI. We're going to have a mode button right over here on the left, and then on the right, we're going to have a unit of measure. And this is also going to be your flashlight. If you hold this button for 5 seconds, you're going to get an LED light. And then you hold it for another 5 seconds, you're going to be able to power it off. There's no other flashes or strobes to that light. It's just either on or off. Now, on the display, what we have up here at the top is going to be your unit of measure, currently set at PSI. Using this button on the right, you're going to be able to switch it from the PSI to the bar, KPA, or whatever unit of measure you're using at the time. This big 0 here is going to be your current PSI. When you put the inflator tube onto the inflator and then onto the valve stem of your tire, it's going to measure how much PSI is currently in the tire. This number here is the desired PSI. For example, I know the vehicle that we're going to be looking at today is going to have 32 PSI. So we're going to be able to switch this up or down to whatever PSI we want for our tire or for the ball that we might be inflating. Right here you see that there is a little motorcycle. Using our mode button right here, we can toggle to the bicycle, ball inflator, or to a passenger car. And you see that they all have some presets here, which you could use if you like. But if you need to adjust that preset, for example, I have one vehicle that takes 35 PSI, and then I have a second vehicle that takes 32 PSI. And that's what we're going to be working with today is the 32 PSI. So when we get outside, we're going to check our tires and find out if we need to inflate or deflate, and then we're going to top it off at 32. On the top here, this is where we are going to put our inflator hose. We're just going to screw it into those threads there. That's our LED light, USB-C in and out, and then a USB-A out, so that you can charge your phone if you need to make an emergency text or an emergency call. Okay, so I realize that it is extremely windy out here today, and I'm trying to hunch down and keep out of the wind. But in order to put this on here, we are going to just screw that onto the valve stem. You can hear a little bit of air come out, not a big deal. Get that nice and snug on there. Then we're going to power this on, see where we're at. Okay, so it's showing 32.6, so I will let a little bit of air out because we're supposed to be at 32. So we're going to drop this down to 32, just like that. And then we're going to let some air out. Then we're going to top it off. Now we're at 31.3, 31.4. So what we're going to do now is push our power button to turn on the compressor. And then once it reaches 32 pounds, it's just going to shut off by itself. So we didn't have to fill too much, which made this really quick and really simple, but it's going to be the same on any tire. You're going to be able to get 150 PSI out of this. So, you know, I think that every vehicle needs to have a tire inflator just in case of emergencies. This one right here is going to do a great job, one that I would definitely recommend.